morning. Good morning. It's Sharice Lene. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. We're back again this Monday morning, and today we're only going to talk about the whole thing with the McDonald's manager that was unfortunately murdered by her employee, who apparently they had some altercations going on, or some disagreements, and she had sent her home early a few times, and the employee, per her social media TikToks, had made videos saying how she felt that the manager was being mean to her, etc., etc. And so when she came back to work to I guess make up her time, whatever, they must have gotten into another altercation or something went wrong, and the manager sent her home early, only for the employee to return back to the workplace and then, I guess, initiate some type of altercation with her, and she ended up stabbing her so many times, and it was fatal. It's so sad, it's so sad. And it's weird because there are a lot of comments. Well, I've seen a few comments. I won't even say there are a lot of comments, but there have been people commenting saying like, oh, you never know what people are going through. Be careful how you treat people on the job. And, that is true. You do have to treat people with care and courtesy and respect. And then, if you see someone acting erratic or crazy, or something of that sort, where it's making you feel uncomfortable on the workplace, you definitely need to report it, instead of making jokes about the person, or stirring them up, riling them up, you know what I mean? But I really want to talk again to the employee that may be feeling like they're going through some type of bullying or mistreatment on the job. It was totally unacceptable for the young lady to go to that job with the intention to harm her manager. It's just a job. You get what I'm saying? You can get another job. There are other places that you can work. Now, at the same time, if there was bullying going on, there's proper ways and procedures to take care of that. You have to ask yourself the question, like, did this young lady ever report that she was being harassed or discriminated against, or bullied on the job? A lot of these companies have been around for so long. These are not little mom and pop locations ran by family members. These are multi-billion-dollar establishments that have HRs and extensive policies on how people should be handled and treated. And so if you're in a situation where you feel like you're being mistreated, right in your break room somewhere, there's a number that you can call to report mistreatment, or to talk to somebody about what's going on the job, to where you don't have to take matters into your own hands. They could have transferred this to another location. They could have came in secretly to find out what was going on and investigate and deal with it. She could have even sued them if nothing happened. One time I was on a job, and I will say that they didn't pay me. They told me I was going to get a raise, and they didn't pay me my raise. So I went to the manager. I said, he told me I would get a raise. I haven't gotten my raise yet. I think two pay cycles left. Maybe it was two pay cycles later. I still didn't get my raise. Went home. I got a calculator. I calculated how much money I was supposed to get. I took it to the manager. I said, hey, I have in writing that I need my raise. And so basically they let her know, if you don't make sure my raise comes through, a copy of this letter is going to get sent to whoever got to get it sent to, because I'm doing work, and so I should get the pay. And so sometimes you have to put your professional hat on. It doesn't matter where you work. You could be at McDonald's, you could be a janitor on a job, you can be at the movie theater, working at the kiosk, wherever you're working, there's professionalism that's required. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep finishing my thought. There's professionalism required on the job, and so you don't have to resort to violence. You don't have to resort to violence. There's a better way. There's a better way to get your situation resolved. And so I wish that young lady had sought the better way instead of taking somebody's life. Because now she's in jail, and now these kids don't have a mom. They no longer have a parent. You stole that from them. You took that from them. And that was wrong. Okay? That's all I had to say today, you guys. I got to be on my way. And hello to A-Chip. If you got to say hi to me 1,000 times and it bothers you, you're one of these people that needs to get that extra help, you know? Obviously, I'm speaking. Sorry. Obviously, I'm speaking right now, so I can't say hi. I got to finish my thought. So don't be like that. That's weird. That's weird. Well, you have an amazing day, everybody.